Greetings to all parishioners of All Saints Catholic Church in Ballito. My name is Mickey Robert and I represent you as Chairman of the Finance Committee of All Saints. 2019 was a great year for our parish in that we made a start and completed the much needed expansion plan as well as renovations that have transformed our church. It was a great success and something we ought to be proud of. The project was years in the making, lots of planning, fundraising, etc. Some people had doubts that it would ever happen. With lots of determination and perseverance, we prevailed, and we will do so again in 2020. To all of you, a very big thank you for your incredible generosity and support. We had barely settled into our new space. Everyone was loving it, and bang, COVID-19, lockdown. I'm sure you can all guess where this is all going. We now have a new challenge. How do we meet our financial requirements when we are unable to attend Mass, resulting in no collections? Weekly collections that we rely very heavily on to pay the bills. The problem is made worse by the fact that Ballito has shut down. No visitors, no tourists. Once again, we rely on their contributions when they visit our shores. No Easter takings. This has resulted in a shortfall in revenue to the church. The Finance Committee have for some time felt that the existing financial model is not sustainable, in that we rely on collections for our very existence. Collections tend to be an unknown number. We can never be sure about the amount we will receive, which makes life difficult for the Finance Committee, as we are unable to budget accurately. Dealing with cash also happens to be a security risk for the parish. The fees in dealing with cash are very high, as well as the dangers cash pose to our staff and parishioners that have to handle the cash. This leads me to the very point of this presentation, pledging. We have 517 registered families in our parish, of which only 112 pledge. 78% of our registered families do not pledge. I have no doubt that most of our parishioners, that is, those that pledge, as well as those that do not pledge, do in fact contribute to the weekly collections. But without collections, we are left high and dry. Some figures that relate to All Saints for the 4-month period, January to April 2020. The monthly running costs of the parish come to 150,000 Rand. That is 150,000 Rand per month. We have looked at ways and means of trying to reduce expenses during lockdown. However, the savings are very minor. Pledge income has increased from an average of 70,000 Rand per month for the first 3 months this year to 85,000 Rand for the month of April, an increase of 15,000 Rand, which we appreciate. Collections, on the other hand, have decreased dramatically from an average of from an average of 42,000 Rand per month for the first 3 months of the year to just 13,000 Rand for the month of April, a reduction of 29,000 Rand. This is very concerning. Between the pledge income as well as the cash collections, we received 98,000 Rand in revenue during April. This results in a shortfall of 52,000 Rand for the month. In an ideal world, the Finance Committee would like to cover our monthly running costs from our pledge income alone. It is for that reason that we ask all parishioners to pledge, and not just the few that do. To those of you who do pledge, we ask that you bring your pledges up to date, and if it is possible at all, to consider increasing the amount pledged. To those of you that do not pledge, we ask that you seriously consider pledging. As a guideline, and I must stress this is only a guideline, if we were to take the shortfall of 52,000 Rand and divide that by the 405 families that do not pledge, we would be asking for 130 Rand per month per family. We are very aware of the circumstances people may find themselves in as a result of COVID-19. I find myself in the unenviable position of having to ask you all to dig deep. To those parishioners who are unable to contribute financially, we fully understand. We simply ask that you do your very best. As chairman of the Finance Committee, I'm obliged to give you the facts as they are. So please do not shoot the messenger. To those of you that can afford it, we ask that you give serious consideration to this proposal. We thank you in anticipation of a positive response. An email will be sent to everybody. The email will provide the bank details as well as the contact details. My final message to you all, please pledge and God bless. Thank you.